Our officials, Miguel Delas, Thomas Briels, umpire Javed Sheikh from India, and Ben de Jong of Austria. Heading now towards the national anthems, we will start with the national anthem of Belgium first up.
For the national anthem of Belgium, followed by the national anthem of Spain.
Those were then the anthems. Moving on to the handshakes, and it's probably a good time to introduce my co-commentator this evening, Austrian national coach and head coach of the Delhi Wave Riders, Cedric D'Souza. Cedric, very warm welcome to you. Briefly, what kind of a game are we expecting?
Well, I think you've got both teams are going to try and make amends for their losses they've had.
There's the Belgium team. Arthur Van Doren has been simply outstanding. Loic Luipaert has been top scorer, not just for Belgium, but he's been top scorer in the league. Spain will have to watch out for the threat from Loic Luipaert, who's been in smashing form. Vincent Van Asch will be in goal. Thomas Briels, the captain, not got a lot of goals. He'll be looking to correct that. As Shane McLeod told us, a lot of these players will be looking to make amends, but especially watch out for those exciting Belgian youngsters.
Well, there are a couple of youngsters in the Belgian team, Victor Venet, Kino, as well as, you have Arthur De Sluer, really strong players who have stood the ground of facing international rigors of international hockey.
Well, Spain have come into this tournament with some exciting youngsters of their own, especially watch out for number 28, Enrique Gonzalez. But the others have played a good tournament here by Spain. Fred Goye looks pretty impressed with the team, with the way his team has played. Apart from that game against Belgium where they lost 5-0, do watch out for number 7, Pau Queimada, who will be looking to put his team ahead or level whenever he gets the chance on feces.
Well, this is the most important thing for youngsters to blood themselves for the future. And they've got a couple of youngsters, Enrique Gonzalez and Marc Perelon, who are really coming to the party and showing their true mettle in this level of competition.
Loic Luipaert, Tom Boone with the penalty corners. Multiple threats for Belgium. Spain will have to be very, very careful.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
It will be Spain in white that will be starting. Belgium, the Red Lions, lining up in traditional red for Belgium. They are looking to finish 5th. That is exactly the position Spain finished at Rio. Belgium, of course, in that particular tournament, surprised quite a few by winning the silver. For Argentina, the gold medalists, They won against India and will be in the semi-final. Argentina is the only team from their pool, from this pool, in which Spain and Belgium were involved, that has made it to the semi-final.
Well, both teams are actually smarting, having lost their quarterfinals, and want to get as high up the ranking ladder as possible. Although this is a repeat of the pool match where Spain lost 5-0, I think it's a new day, a new opportunity, and Spain will go for a win, like his coach said, Fred Soares. But you know what can we really hope for in this match is a good attacking hockey from both teams, strong build-ups, great tactical acumen, and strong PCs.
I think a very important point you touched upon, Cedric, is great tactical acumen, and that's why, as we were just talking before the game, it would be wonderful to have a goal early on. And we hope we can get that. Belgium with the first circle entry of the game. Nothing comes off it. It will be Spain. Both the teams really know how to set up defensively when they don't have possession.
Well, you look at Delaste, he's just so low, doesn't allow Thomas Peels to actually spin around, just stays his ground, waits for the opportune time and jab tackles it.
This is good early pressure by the Belgians. Pressing very high up the pitch early on, trying to put Spain under pressure. Like Loipart now. Oh, what a class ball to Amaury Costas, who just plays that on. Spain are struggling to clear their lines early on. Florentino now will. Got here Bocard. Thinks of passing it to Arthur Van Doren. He does in the end. Trying for an aerial cut out there. Ricardo Santana trying to get around Victor Venier. He's unsuccessful, but the ball has been played on to Marc Sales. First circle entry for Spain. Gets a shot on goal. Unfortunately, it's not on target, but that has to go down as a chance.
Well, a great steal in the midfield there, and Salas gets that ball. Paul Kameda plays a lovely pass through the defense, bisects the entire defense, and the shot by Marc Salas just goes wide past the far post. I think when Vanash was on his angle, you could see his stick already extended slightly. He saw his ball going wide, but a lovely, lovely counter-attack by Spain.
Lovely counter-attack indeed. This is what we've come to associate the Spanish team with, Cedric. Just staying back, absorbing as much pressure as they can. Excellent on the counter. There is a chance here for Belgium, unfortunately. Sebastian Doquier could not find Tom Boone, who had made an intelligent run behind the Spanish defense.
Well, if you look at the Spanish defense, they're all standing in zone 2 in the center. Doquier has to play the ball wide in case for a ball to be picked up. The ball couldn't come to the center. So Tom Boone had to finish his run. He didn't finish his lead completely.
Look at how deep Sergi Enrique is. He's almost a yard away from his own goalkeeper. They've lost possession here, Spain, thanks to the brilliant pressure that's being put on them by Belgium. There's an attempt on goal and it's a goal. It is Sebastian Doquier who got one chance and he scored with that one chance. What a lovely move by Belgium.
Well, this is the danger of losing the ball in zone 2. Look at Doquier, gets that ball, he picks up that ball. That was Stockbrooks, he cuts one, gets into the circle, plays the ball across, and before anybody can even move, Doquier just slashes that ball inside. It's the movement and the turnover and the quickness in the release of the pass which kills Spanish defense.
Brilliant by Sebastian Doquier, absolutely magnificent. But credit also has to go to Nicolas de Kerpel, who won possession, and then, Cedric, it was not done for him. He made an intelligent pass, set up Sebastian Doquier, who finished with ease. And we had asked for an early goal, Cedric. We are set up for a good game here.
Well, you know, it was a youngster who actually looks up after he wins that ball and plays a measured pass to Doquier, who doesn't even look up and smashes the ball past the first angle of Kiko Cortez and beats him. All ends up by the angular shot and the pace in the shot.
5 minutes in, Cedric, we've had a chance at either end. Spain had a chance with Marc Sales. Belgium took their chance with Sebastian Doquier. Enrique Gonzalez, we've been waiting for magic from him to unfold. Unfair to put so much pressure on a youngster, but he really is that good. And Spain, well, they will be hoping he stands up, does something special here against a special Belgian team Really took a special performance from India to beat them, but Belgium are looking to finish on a high. Arthur Van Doren now looking for options. Oh, there were 3 Belgian players within the Spanish circle. Unfortunately, the pass from Van Doren could not find either. Spain slowing things down, but the high press from Belgium is unrelenting. Alejandro de Frutos has just come in for Spain.
Well, that was a steal, and look at Nicholas as he looks up, he plays a measured pass, and Doki posts up to the ball, picks it up, and then the first time he just smashes the ball past Kiko. Kiko has actually moved to the angle, but the pace is in the corner, and the speedle shot beating all ends up.
Marc Sales has started the game very brightly for Spain. Found Alejandro de Frutos, who's just come in and could not give a good pass. Just lacked measure, his pass. It surrendered possession to Belgium. For Belgium, another exciting youngster, Arthur de Sluwer, number 23, who's just on the ball, just passed it. Watch out for him. He really is, along with Victor Wenier and Antoine Aquina, one for the future for Belgium. Spain now in possession. Diego Arana has come in for Spain. He's been one of the standout performers for the Spanish team. He's playing the most advanced for Spain here, Diego Arana. He's the only player in the Belgian circle. He's a live wire, is Diego Arana. They have enough experience in the team, Cedric, not to be disillusioned with this early goal, Spain.
Well, they are a team which actually never gives up till the fat lady sings. They keep on plugging at it. They know they hold on. They don't worry about possession loss, but they wait for the opportune moment in terms of getting counter-attacks and breaking you on speed.
Sebastian Doquier with a crashed ball inside. Did not move the ball 5 meters before he crashed it in. Otherwise, that could have been another dangerous moment for Spain.
Well, a turnover there, and Docky doesn't move 5, but he crushes that ball, looking up quickly for a tip-in ball by Tom Boone there at the corner.
How impressed are you by the start by Belgium, Cedric? We can see here from the gantry position, the press, Spain is struggling to clear their lines. It is such a high press by Belgium early on, and Spain is under severe pressure. They're not letting go even after scoring a goal here, Belgium.
Well, you know, just think of what Shane McLeod said. They want to make amends. They feel the loss against India really hurt them, and they got a couple of days off, so they want to get rid of that feeling, and they're waiting to just get into this game and actually win this match.
Remember, Belgium came into this tournament winning the Hockey World League semi-finals, which were held in Johannesburg, with a convincing win over the Germans. It was rather one-sided, that game. Belgium in parts played hockey in that game, which seemed from another planet. As I said, many had them down as favourites to win this game as well. Tom Boone with a very strong run. Unlucky. Had John Doman got anything on that, it could have been extremely dangerous.
You know, Loch Leipart, you know, the PC flicker, superb free man, covering ground, and impeccable tackling capacities. He's got an aerial ball also. There he's with the ball at the moment. His vision is always up to look for a long pass.
Loch Leipart will definitely be one of the contenders for player of the tournament. He has been special for Belgium. Marc Bolto now has players in front. Can he find Diego Arana? You bet he can. Circle entry for Spain, and they will get their first penalty corner. This is so well worked by Spain.
Well, we've talked about Spain getting half the chances and the breaks. When they get that ball, they always attack you, and they may be outnumbered, but they force their way. And here, the crash ball goes inside. It hits Gustas on the foot, and a penalty corner.
There will be Josep Romeo, who has stepped up, number 23, to take that flick. Pau Quemada is up there as well. Watch out for number 23 and number 7 of Spain. Pau Quemada has treated us with some special drag flicking in this tournament. Spain will be hoping that he can get something here. Quemada, unfortunately, is not on the pitch at the moment. will be Sergi Enrique and Sep Romeo. Will be Enrique. They tried a variation here. It was actually Marc Sales, but it does not come off. It was a good opportunity for Spain.
Well, you know, actually they were looking for a slider deflection. Since Camara was not there, they looked for a tip in balls on the sliders who come in for the left-hand side.
Sergi Enrique with the ball now has Marc Perejon to his right. If he wants him, yes he does. He finds Marc Perejon. Difficult ball there in the center of the park there. Spain losing possession because of that. Such a difficult ball played to Marc Sales.
But you look at that ball, goes to second castle, Enrique plays that ball inside. You got two players there looking for the deflection, but a fantastic steal by Leupart. He's low, he gets that ball, deflects it, and then clears the ball, clears his lines.
Arthur de Sluwer, who got here Bocard.
Look at that ball speed, the transfer from one side to the other. It doesn't give the defense any chance to even regroup. It's fast transfers, fast ball speed all the time when the Belgian team plays.
Exciting first quarter of hockey here. 10 minutes have just flown by. Belgium, in the meanwhile, have got a goal. De Sluwer has put the ball in. Amaury Costas with a very intelligent ball. It's still alive for Belgium. They've kept the ball well here, have Belgium. Thomas Briels now. A very intelligent give and go. They will have the long corner. Manuel Stoijbrugge and Thomas Briels combining there. Arthur Van Doren has a lot of space to work with. Finds Thomas Briels. Arthur de Sluwer. Give and go with Thomas Briels. Still alive for Belgium. Spain trying to clear their lines finally. Marc Sales unable to do so. The pressure by Belgium is unrelenting. John Domen, surrounded by Spanish players, is able to keep possession. Circle entry, very well done here.
Lovely skills in the circle there, lifting the ball, little bit of 3D skills, lifting the ball over the flat sticks of the defender. Here he picks up the ball. Lord Monabel looks up and just smashes the ball. Doesn't even look up. He knows his angles, but the ball is hit wide.
Ricardo Santana now has come in for Spain. They need his calm. Just takes that extra second on the ball. Ricardo Santana helps him and his team make a better decision. On the ball now is Santana. Enrique now has a player in support. It is Alvaro. Turns and shoots. Unfortunately, he misses. Alvaro Iglesias for Spain had another good opportunity here.
Well, the ball goes to the baseline. Enrique plays that ball across the defense. Alvaro begs back and hits a crash ball. Just goes wide off Vanash's left foot and the post.
Full marks to Spain, Cedric. They have not sat back. Whenever they have an opportunity, they have tried to hurt Belgium. It's a very open game here.
Well, you know, every time they come in the circle, they actually have not hit the target yet, but they're really dangerous because their half chances are normally being converted in whatever game they play, because that's the game, their style of play. Hold, wait, and then blast you with half chances.
Enrique Gonzalez it was who set up that chance. The lad from Madrid, massive Real Madrid fan. For those of a more footballing persuasion, he reminds me of Isco. Plays for Real Madrid, very similar game to him. Arthur Van Doren now. That was a great ball by Arthur Van Doren. Luckily for Spain, it was cut out.
Well, Josep Romeo does really well there as a free man. Cuts in, doesn't let the ball go into the hotline. He breaks it completely. It was a fabulous ball, crashing right through for a deflection on the far side.
And once again, he is doing his job very well here, Sep Romeo. As is Ricardo Santana, who is generally a very good player. Spreads it to Enrique. Doesn't have anything up front to work with. What can he create? Finds Ricardo Santana, who's unable to keep that ball in play. But another good move here by Spain. Not have a lot of support.
Look at Enrique, he looks up, he pulls the man one way, then plays the ball quickly, and Ricardo Santana just goes off his extended stick. But the movement of Enrique, really classy, because the youngster moves the defender. As he moves him, he plays the ball through his foot.
They will be finishing with their 3 best forwards on the pitch. "40 seconds to go." Cedric, it's been a very entertaining quarter of hockey, this one. We were worried it will be a very tactical game, a game for the purists, but it's been nothing of the sort.
Well, you know, the first couple of minutes, there was strong Spanish defense, but the Belgian team broke that defense. And after that, it's been quite open hockey.
Santana twisting and turning, trying to get away, unable to do so. Does Belgium have enough time to create something here? Just 15 seconds on the clock left to go. Antu Aquina trying to create something. Good hard defending by Spain, and that will probably be the end of what has been an exciting, entertaining and an open game of hockey here. The first classification match this evening. There is another semi-final coming up. That is the big game, Germany versus Australia. But here, Spain versus Belgium, they are putting up a great show of hockey. Sebastian Docquier has put his team in front with a very well taken chance. Spain have not sat back though. They've taken the game and the fight to the Belgium camp, and that is confirmation of the first quarter scoreline. And before we resume play, Anna Flanagan has someone for an interview.
I'm here with Sebastian Docquier. That was a beautiful goal you scored.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't hesitate, and I was in the circle, so I hit.
Are you trying anything different this match? Obviously, it's the last game for you of the tournament.
Yeah, for sure. We tried to put a lot of pressure on their defense to get as aggressive as possible. I think then we are at our best.
Okay, good luck for the rest as we go back up to commentary.
Thank you, Anna. The pressure by the Belgians was all too obvious. They've pressed the Spanish team and pressed them hard, but credit to the Spaniards. They are a goal down, definitely, Cedric, but they've been doing well.
Well, definitely, they actually thrive on defending and playing on the counters, and the Belgian team were really fortunate to get that turnover and a classy finish by Docquier. He said he didn't even look up; he just smashed it in. So their aggression as well as their lots of pressure on the Spanish team paid dividends.
This was the move, Cedric. Just talk us through, especially the role of Nicolas de Kerpel.
Well, he picks up that ball so beautifully that beats 2 players and then transfers the ball to the center of the circle. No marking by the Spanish defense. And so quickly was Docquier, so fast was Docquier with his hands, he doesn't even look up. He knows he's in the circle and smashes it. He knows his angles well enough, and bang, it goes into the corner. But the movement of Nicolas is really, really strong.
Not the easiest goalkeeper in the world to beat. From the top of the day, Kiko Cortez, very experienced player, but the shot was so powerful and so angular. Even a player like Kiko Cortez had no chance. Sergi Enrique making a rare run. He's putting Spain on the front foot here from the word go. Belgium is coming away with the ball now. Excellent skills here by Alvaro Iglesias. Will win the foul. Continues to play. Enrique now just could not control that ball on his backhand. Good bit of run by Alvaro though. They ended with the 3 best. They are starting with the 3 best. And the weather conditions, I hope, are not turning for the worse. It's just started raining here in the Kalinga Stadium, which has sent the crowd into a tizzy. Spain, however, look much more settled than the first quarter here. Pau Queimada trying to release Mark Serahima. They will keep possession here. Ricardo Santana asking for the ball at the center of the park. That will be a risky ball if it is played to him. Finally, he'll start for Spain. They're still pressing high here, Spain. Amaury Costas and Florent Venaubel is the players pressing for them. Santana, as he usually does, keeps possession. Kina it was there, cutting out the pass to Mark Serahima on the right. Sepromeu plays a beautiful ball up front.
Well, if you look at it, they're spreading the team, spreading their build-up play, playing the ball right across the wide sides, and then trying to find a player who posts up to ask for the ball. That's what you call about posting up, playing and receiving the ball. They play the ball, transfer, bring it wide, bring it in, but a player posts up to receive it.
Just fell awkwardly there. The player from Club de Campo, Enrique, wants to play future in the Netherlands, wants to shift there by the time he's 24, 25. Thomas Briels and Florent Van Aubel with a delicious give and go. Good tackling once again there, Sepp Romeo.
He's really played well for Spain in the defense. You know, he's been in the right place at the right time. He's been a player who's held the complete defense together. Sometimes a free man, sometimes on the wide defense, but strong in his marking and really clean in his anticipation and tackling.
Ricardo Santana is clearly the player Belgium is targeting here. As soon as he gets the ball, he's closed down immediately. He's played so much hockey, Ricardo Santana. He's played a lot of hockey in Belgium as well, Ricardo Santana. First match when they surprised a lot of people, they won against the Netherlands, did Spain, and he got the man of the match, number 14 for Spain, Ricardo Santana. He was outstanding that day.
Well, he's a midfielder who is the work engine of the Spanish team build up. There's nice penetrative passes, can play small triangle passes with his mids to create openings, and he can also drive through and forward when he has the ball with speed and power.
3 players in the Spanish team play their club hockey in Belgium, incidentally for the same club, KHC Leuven. Ricardo Sanchez, Josep Romeu and Ricardo Santana being the 3rd player. Emmanuel Stoichbrooks, look at the space he's been afforded in midfield. Luckily for Spain, the ball was not received by Cedric Charlier.
Well, he leads really wide to receive that pass. The ball goes off his stick, but look, past the left foot, away from the defender. Wasn't low enough to receive that ball.
Kemada trying to make inroads into the Belgian defense. Did eliminate Arthur de Sluwe. Here it is, Marc Sales, who's also had a very good game for Spain. And he's won a penalty corner for his team, and Pau Kemada is on the pitch, as is Pep Romeu.
Well, a hard tackle by Cedric Charlier on the player, on Sales, and that's a clean penalty corner because they're obstructing him in the 23. There he goes, hacking on the stick, and Sales earns a penalty corner for Spain.
This is the opportunity, Cedric. This has to be the opportunity. 1-0, they are trailing. They've got their best 2 on the pitch. Kemada is ready, as is Josep Romeu, who has a considerably shorter run-up to Kemada. Kemada it will be with his unique flicking style. It's still alive. It comes back to Kemada, who turns and shoots. It's off the post for Spain. Asking for another penalty corner is Spain. But all they'll get is a long corner. Thinking of the review, think against it.
Corner for a corner.
How unlucky was Spain there. It's come off the post for Spain.
Well, I think, you know, apart from that, he didn't get the flick, Kemada, and that from the rebound, which Vanash gave, rebound fell to the left-hand side and was smashed towards the goal. It hit the post. You look at the flick, Kemada doesn't get a hard flick, the ball goes off, comes back, and he flies it himself. He hits it on the turn. He picks up the rebound on the turn and hits it onto the post.
Belgium have another chance here. It was a backhander by Dokier who got the first goal. They still might score here. Anto Aquina turning and shooting.
Well, both team strikers don't need half a chance to actually settle down. As soon as they get the ball, they can spin and turn and hit on the turn.
Crash ball in here. Will it be a penalty corner just outside the circle? Gauthier Bocard will start for Belgium. Starts quickly, moves the ball 5 yards. It can be crashed into the circle now. Loipart could not eliminate Alvaro Iglesias finds Arthur de Sluwer, spreads it wide. Belgium will keep possession. Emmanuel Stoibrooks. Ricardo Santana uncharacteristically loses the ball. They have a chance here. Antoine Kina cannot score. Kiko Cortez did well. Was a chance there for Belgium to double their lead.
But Kiko Cortez did very well there. Came out close the angle and just stood tall.
How well did Enrique do there to snatch that ball? Tries to play it on. But again, Victor Wenier, who's really caught everyone's eye here at the Hockey World League Finals.
Well, you know, his engaging angles and his distance of waiting patiently to tackle, to steal that ball is brilliant. This man has shown right through the entire tournament. Well, Stoibrooks does very well to pick up that ball, persistently goes for it, and that ball played by Kina, flicked towards Kiko, who comes out and just palmed that ball. He's got plenty of time. He had to fire the ball past the first foot. Ground ball, never give an aerial ball to the keeper who's closing you down.
Again, if you notice, the person closing down Antoine Kina was Enrique, who's a forward for Spain. It has been one of the hallmarks of the Spanish game here. They withdraw completely while defending to the Spanish defenders. Forwards when they are defending. Just about cut out by Belgium, but not so. Spain keeping possession, trying to play the ball in. They played back. Sergi Enrique is asking the ball on this right-hand side. Marc Serahima just tries to play it on to Andres Mirbel. Lose possession here, Spain.
Well, they're trying to play that ball in the first time deflection down the line. And Dorian does really well to dummy that ball and go through, because Andres Mirbel was actually waiting on the side to pick up that ball.
They don't quite pressure the fullbacks as much, Spain. Like to get into a structure, unlike Belgium that has started this match by pressing the Spanish fullbacks. It's here that they try and steal the ball, but Belgium, with Nicolas de Kerpel, who's having a very good game for Belgium in the midfield, has done extremely well. Florent Van Aubel now has options up front, finds Thomas Briels. Just turns and tries to find another teammate, unable to do so. Gauthier Bocard now has done extremely well to keep that ball in play. Spain now trying to get away. Diego Arana, it was asking for that pass.
We look at Thomas Briels, gets that ball, he spins and tries to play the ball in the first time. But Delas does very well, staying in the center there and holding on to the defense. Ball comes on the stick and he clears it out.
They have withdrawn slightly. They're not pressing as high up now. Amaury Costas, Florent Van Aubel and Thomas Briels it is. That's a great ball up front. Andres Mirbel looking for options, tries to find Diego Arana, unable to keep the ball in play. Marc Serahima was also another option that Andres Mirbel had.
Well, the Belgian team actually switches their press. Sometimes they press you in the pockets, sometimes they press you in the center. When they're doing in half court, they wait for you to catch you in the center. So they mix it quite often.
Thomas Briels now. John Domen. Every Belgian player is man marked, but tries to find Amaury Costas. The Spaniards ask for a foot, they get it. Diego Arana has nothing up front for him. He now gets support in the form of Andres Mirbel, who collects the ball. Has just one player to find. Bocard asking for a raised ball. Decision goes against him. Umpire Javed Sheikh gives the foul to Spain.
Well, the foul didn't go for him because Bocard was low, and it wasn't. It felt normally if he was standing, it would be different. It would be on his stick, but he was low, so it felt it was high. But it was not high. It was at ground level.
Thomas Briels now. He has runners in front of him. Emmanuel Stoikbruggs with the ball. Comes to Cedric Charlier. Can he pass it behind? Yes, he can, but a lack of control gives Spain the chance to clear their lines. Amaury Costas it was.
Well, the first touch of Amaury Costa wasn't a good touch. That's probably the reason why he didn't get a shot on target. Well, nice ball passes there. Played right at the back. That's the first touch which didn't come. It bobbed up in the air. He had to slap that ball in the first time.
He just seems to be the most unassuming player, Ricardo Santana. He just floats around the pitch, trying to find a pocket of space for himself so his teammates can find him. Just look at him between the lines. John Domen is asking Anthu Aquina to just step up and press Ricardo Santana in case he gets the ball. There you go. Oh, that's a beautiful dummy there. So Ricardo Santana, it's been played on.
It's a good time to tell you what it is all about in terms of why he runs between the lines when you're going. When they play a zonal press, you normally stay between the lines so you can get a ball there.
Marc Garcia and Emmanuel Stoikbruggs just colliding with each other. Aim has been stopped temporarily. That is great sportsmanship. No malice in that whatsoever.
Did you see anything? No, it was off the ball. That's accident. All I saw was accident. I followed the ball. Okay? No? You were going, right?
Spanish players though want a card or some sort of action against Emmanuel Stoikbruggs.
Come on, we're playing.
But you know, they can't be talking to the umpire and telling him his job.
I saw it as an accident, okay?
An umpire doesn't tell you your job, you don't tell the umpire his job.
I caught my eye as an accident, okay?
Could not agree more with you, Cedric. There's just another look at that.
Well, it's not intentional at all. You know, they just you can't vanish into thin air if you play the ball past the player. He's going to stand his ground and they bang into each other.
There will be a card here, and it will be number 10 for Belgium, Cedric Charlier, who will not play any further part in the second quarter. Spain with a good opportunity to try and create something here. Belgium are a man down. Marc Serahima now. So much time and space, but just unable to keep that ball in play. Rest assured, Belgium will take their time over this free hit.
I think it was the 5. Basically, you're not 5 meters away, and that's why the green card was given. You're trying to obstruct play and stop it.
Trying to starve the Spaniards of possession here are the Belgians. They are a man down. They'll have to do a lot of running if they are to keep possession. Not able to do so. Marc Sales, solid first half of hockey for him. Ricardo Santana has just slipped wide to the left for Spain. Has Enrique, Diego Arana, and Pau Quemada in front of him. Serahima now. Except for Sebastian Doquier, the entire Belgian team is behind the ball, just trying to switch the point of attack. Spain trying to find those gaps that come along when you transfer the ball from one end to the other. Marc Serahima now. It's the second time Marc Serahima is not being able to trap the ball clean.
Well, it's the first touch which lets him down, but the Spanish team actually putting a lot of pressure by holding and rotating the ball from one side to the other side, just keeping possession and using the width of the pitch.
Enrique tracking back so well. Pep Romeo.
When they keep moving the ball, they're looking for a ball to be crashed inside, and they don't find it. They go wide, or they engage the first player, open up the space, and then crash the ball in. But look at it now, it's just rotation. Play the ball from one side, go to the other side, and when they go closer to the circle, they attack the baseline.
Pep Romeo now plays the ball in. Unfortunately, Ricardo Sanchez could not trap that. They have surrendered possession here. Belgium will try and see out this quarter. Just 20 seconds to go, but they've surrendered possession. Can Enrique get onto this ball? Yes, he can. It's not a foul called by umpire Javed Sheikh. Loic Loipart, brave defending by him for his team. Just gets the ball out of his defensive half immediately, Loic Loipart, and that will be the end of the second quarter. And half-time is upon us. Belgium scored first, took the lead, and they have kept the lead. It was Sebastian Docquier who put them in the lead with a very well taken chance. And Spain have tried to create the opportunities. The closest they have come is a shot that Pau Queimada took, a snapshot that came off the post. Confirmation, Belgium 1, Spain 0. Excellent first half of hockey. Exciting, entertaining stuff by both the teams. Loic Loipart hasn't got an opportunity via penalty corners for Belgium. Spain got penalty corners, could not convert them. They got 2 of them in fact, and through 1 of them they've hit the post. 1-0 then for Belgium, and if the first half is anything to go by, we will have a superb second half of hockey. Quarter 3 and quarter 4 will be coming up. But before that, we have an interview lined up with Anna Flanagan.
I'm here with Pau Queimada. Now you've hit the post, you've had a few opportunities already.
Yeah, I think that it was the moment to score a goal. It didn't get in, but we need to keep on pushing it, taking care on our defense, and try it till the end.
And what is the message going to be off the bench for the second half?
I believe that the same that I just mentioned before is keep on going, pushing it, and defend well.
Okay, we wish you all the best of luck as we go back up to the commentary box.
Thank you, Anna. Pau Queimada, the man from Club Egara, hitting the post. Those are the match statistics. 55% possession for Belgium in the first half. They did hog that in the first half. 11 circle entries for it. Just 4 for Spain. But Spain, with just 4 circle entries, have got 5 shots on goal, which is... It is 1-0 at halftime between Belgium and Spain. Live action coming up after the break. Very welcome back to all our viewers, wherever you are watching this extremely entertaining game of hockey. Belgium are leading their European counterparts by just a goal to nil. It was Sebastien Doquier who got that goal for Belgium with a very well taken shot. Credit to Spain though, they did come back hard at the Belgians, but the lead is intact for the Belgians. This is one of the attacks that Spain created. This was the first chance of the match and it's fell to Marc Sales, who has looked sharp throughout this game. This then was the goal for Belgium. Nicolas de Kerpel doing so well, magnificently well. Then finding Sebastien Doquier, just one touch to set himself up, and he releases a fierce shot on target to beat Kiko Cortes to his left. Look at that touch, brilliant. Power on the shot, no goalkeeper in the world is saving that. Extremely angular, extremely powerful by Sebastien Doquier to put Belgium ahead against the Spaniards. Belgium kept chipping away at Spain, kept creating those chances. You have to give credit to Spain though. They've played 2 good quarters of hockey, a good first half. Credit to Spain though, they did not sit back. As you can see from the highlights, they created their opportunities themselves, came hard at Belgium. Tried something different through the penalty corner routines. Pau Queimada was not on the pitch. Marc Sales it was who tried for a variation. They were unsuccessful, but they did not give up, Spain. Enrique Gonzalez just pulling that ball back to Alvaro Iglesias, who shot just wide of the post. So definitely Spain did not sit back, concede the other goal. In fact, they created a good number of opportunities of their own. This was the best opportunity for Spain. Did not get hold of the drag flick, Pau Queimada, but a quick turn, spin and a shot. Finding the post and then asking for a penalty corner, which was refused. Chances at either end. Antuakina with another chance. Look at the positioning of Kiko Cortes, shutting out all the angles for Antuakina. This was another good chance for Belgium. Thomas Briels had runners at either end, left and right. Emmanuel Stoichbros combining very well with Cedric Charlier, who was closed down immediately by Alejandro de Frutos. Amaury Costas just could not keep the touch. So at the end of the first half, these are the match statistics then. A goal for Belgium, none for Spain. But importantly, Spain has taken the fight to Belgium. And we do hope sincerely that the third and fourth quarter is very much like the first and second. It was end-to-end stuff for a lot of their half, Cedric.
Well, you know, apart from just being a goal down, and if the possession, they haven't had as much possession as the Belgium team. They've really taken the battle to them. They've fought hard. They've had some shots at goal. They just passed the posts. And from that perspective, it's been a tough game, a very even game right through. What Pau Queimada did say, the skipper did say, the fact is they're going to try to end this game on a winning note. They're going to keep on strong at them and defend well and just hope for the counters.
Such a joy to see Victor Venier and Jean-Jean Domen lining up for Belgium together. One the veteran, the other who idolizes the veteran, plays very much like him, wants to be like him. Victor Venier on the ball now, number 26. It's a circle entry early on for Belgium. Have they got a penalty corner? Did it catch a Spaniard's foot? No, it did not. Enrique Gonzalez now will keep possession. Kiko Cortes just saying something to umpire Javed Sheikh.
Well, for me, Victor Venier gets that ball. He plays it beautifully for Stoichbros, who plays that ball across. The leading player to deflect that ball. It misses the deflection completely and cleared by the Spanish defenders. It was a lovely ball by the youngster.
At the pressure exerted by Belgium on Ricardo Sanchez, who finally found Sergi Enrique, who intelligently has found Marc Sales. Sales again is just trying to get away from the Belgians in that pressure. He has given away a missed pass. Full credit to Belgium there.
You know, Sid, it's time to just say a few words about what this team has done in terms of the goals they've scored. Belgium have scored 14 goals, but the Spanish have scored only 6 goals. But if you look at the two teams here, they don't look like they're so evenly unmatched. They're still strong.
Victor Venier, it is Cedric who saw it clearly and he's asked for a review immediately.
Okay.
This is good umpiring, consulting between each other. Ben De Jong and Javed Sheikh did not need a video referral. They've given a penalty corner. But the Spaniards it is this time who are not happy with the decision.
Yeah, penalty corner. No. Yeah. Just getting fast. Why are you so late?
What I can gather, Cedric, is I think it's too late for the Spaniards to go for a referral.
Well, basically, once if the replay has been shown on the television, there's no way they can actually refer that. It's too late now. The umpire is blown for a penalty corner.
No, I confirm with him. It was a foot of your team. Foot of your team.
Spanish player is saying that the ball was hit outside the circle, not in the circle.
No. We confirm with each other. You want to go for the video? It's foot or not foot? Foot, yeah. It's not. Yeah, so we're going for the video. Yeah.
The referral has been allowed,
Yes,
Cedric.
I'm looking for a foot.
Foot of a Spanish defense, yeah.
All right, 1 moment, please.
And it's a Spain referral.
Yes, okay, thanks. Ooh.
But I confirm with the other umpire.
Exactly, we're looking for the foot.
Pretty straightforward, Cedric. Looking for a foot or not a foot.
But the ball goes inside it here. So far, no foot.
Got a different angle as well?
Okay.
They have a case, Cedric. They do. May just turn out to be a good referral by the Spaniards.
No.
But Tom Boone goes for that ball.
You got one more angle or?
And the both sticks clash together.
Slowly.
And Josep Romeo and Tom Boone go for that ball. And does the ball hit stick when the sticks clash?
Okay, thank you. Decision coming. Javed?
Yep.
There's no foot. So therefore, Spain keep the referral and you start off with a free hit to Spain.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Successful referral by Spain, and it's a good one because the form that Loic Loipard is in, you don't want him at the end of penalty corners. Belgium have yet to create a single penalty corner in the game, which is massive credit to the Spanish defense. They know how difficult it is to defend. It's Enrique Gonzalez now. He's on a one-on-one. Look at the pace of Enrique Gonzalez. Can it be a first goal for Spain? Penalty corner. He just turned on the afterburners there, Cedric, and look at the way he's gotten away from his marker.
With a fantastic turn of speed, he gets that long ball to the defense, beats the defender, gets into the circle. Well, what the Belgian team is saying is that they're pushing the ball onto the goalkeeper.
Koen?
Yes, Ben.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Belgium were claiming that the ball was playable.
All right, I will check if the ball was playable at all times. 1 moment, please.
When you talk
Yes, so
about
we're looking if the ball was
being
playable,
playable, it means that we can play the ball without the goalkeeper obstructing you. But if you force the ball onto the goalkeeper, then it's a foul against you.
You just have to see that again. Not the incident as much, Cedric, but I want to see that turn of pace by Enrique. Look at
We're
that.
actually looking for the whole situation, so.
Oh, fantastic turn of pace. He beat Thierry Dorin completely. Gets inside. The ball is now under with Van Asch. Now he moves away. Ball is free now.
You got a different angle as well?
Yeah.
The ball is free there. And now are they pushing the ball on the keeper?
It's got away from Thierry Dorian in a flash.
Iglesias Alvaro should have put that ball inside without a problem. But Vincent Van Asch throws his body down. The ball goes under him here. Then he gets up. It's not a problem here. He pulls the ball away. And now are they forcing it on him? Are they forcing the ball on him?
Yes, when possible. And slowly as well, please. Thanks.
Just looking
That's
at that again and
okay.
again. Taking their time over this decision is the video umpire. Rightly so.
If you look at it, the Spanish player's stick is obstructing the ball also because it's come in the way. After he goes for the deflection, his stick, he leaves his hand and it goes into the goalkeeper's, over the goalkeeper's stick.
Thank you.
Looking at another angle here is the TV umpire. Very good point there, Cedric. It was Alvaro Iglesias whose stick is also on the ground. Will that be taken into consideration?
Well, his stick is on the stick of the goalkeeper.
All right. Yeah. Decision coming. Decision coming. So Ben, can you hear me?
Yes, go on, I can hear.
Yeah. So I have a decision for you.
Yes.
I believe that the ball was playable at all times.
Okay.
So therefore, you may start with a free hit to Belgium.
Okay.
And Belgium keep the referral.
Okay, thank you.
There was one very good referral taken early on by Pep Romeu, and this is another very good referral taken by Loic Luipard. Belgium will keep their referral, and Spain will be denied a penalty corner because the ball was playable at all times. Thomas Briels now. Have options here. Belgium just taking their time, just taking a breather. Scorched the earth with his pace there, Enrique Gonzalez.
Well, this is a long ball played down the line from deep defense by Josep Romeu. He plays that ball, it goes right across to the right-hand side. And look at the turn of pace by Iglesias. He runs inside. Enrique runs inside. He beats Doreen completely, Thierry Doreen, and gets that ball. Plays the ball across for Alvaro, who misses that easy chance.
Thing is, Thierry Dorian is no slouch himself. He is fast, he's strong. Enrique Gonzalez just sold him.
Well, it was like a Usain Bolt running. My God, it was so fast.
And now he's defending in his own half, is Enrique Gonzalez.
But what he also does, the youngsters, he throws the ball forward and sprints. He doesn't just run, carry the ball, but he throws the ball into space and sprints towards it. If he has the ball on the stick, he loses space.
Ricardo Santana blocking one passing line for Loic Luipard. Belgium has a chance. And it's well saved there. Thierry Dorian, who we were just referring to. A good attempt on goal, but straight at Kiko Cortez.
The ball comes in the center. On the spin again. All these players can just hit on the spin. They turn, they don't look up, just move their feet away, squeeze the ball, and Kiko does well with his outstretched hand.
Such an inspiration is Kiko Cortez, one of the senior most players in the Spanish team. Has been around forever.
But you look at Kiko, he's always standing on the line. He just takes half a step in front of the line. He never moves out of the line. That gives him a little more reaction time. Although the angle gets wider, he still gets more reaction time.
Arthur Van Doren now. The entire Spanish team camped in their own 23-meter line, behind their 23-meter line. It's trying to come out, but Belgium are so adept at keeping possession. Cedric Charlier not able to keep possession of their ball. Ricardo Santana has nothing in front of him. Intelligently creates the foul. Now has Alvaro Iglesias. He's found him. Enrique Gonzalez is the only player he has to find. The ball's come in. Enrique Gonzalez is chasing it. And he's done exceptionally well there. Once again, the youngster creating the foul for his team. He's made a circle entry, but too many Belgian players to eliminate for Enrique Gonzalez. He's working hard today.
Well, you know, his speed is his asset as well as his stick work. But what he does there is he puts a lot of pressure on Arthur de Sluwe, and he loses the ball and he wins a free hit for his team. It's a question of reverse pressure at times when he did against Sluwe and got that ball.
There's a new batch of Spanish youngsters who will surely go on to become legends in Spanish hockey. They are such talented boys. Must have grown up watching the likes of players who played in the last World Cup for Spain. Santi Frecha, Eddie Tubau, David and Ramon Alegre, the Alegre brothers. Here it is, you see youngsters coming through, especially those who played in the Junior World Cup for Spain. Sergi Enrique using all his experience. Diego Arana now. Look at the way he's gotten away from Belgian players. Good battle here. It will be a card for Diego Arana. A tackle from behind.
Well, he's actually got that ball and he runs in forward. He attacks the space, but he's harassed by the players, by one of the players. And Dorian actually is running with him. Is pushed and shoved in the back. And a green card given to Ricardo.
Spain is keeping possession for long spells of this game. Very well done there. Spain trying desperately to clear the ball. They finally will do so. Nicolas de Kerpel has been dangerous, Cedric, down that right flank. Created the first goal. This is the card. Thierry Dorian and Diego Arana going shoulder to shoulder, bicep to bicep. The ball has been kept in very well here by Marc Garcia, who's turned his defender, will take a backhand. Saved for Belgium by their goalkeeper. This is one heck of a hockey game here, Cedric. It's end to end, every quarter. Tom Boone now comes in for Belgium, uses 3D skills to eliminate a few Spanish players. Ricardo Sanchez plays it to Marc Sales. Continues to have a good game for Spain.
Well, you know, the crash ball towards the second bar actually. Vincent Van Asch in his angle holds the ball onto his body. But if you look at that closely, I think it was a back stick because of the point of impact when he hit that ball.
So extremely difficult for our umpires to get minute details like that right.
You know, the speed is so fast, they're running with the ball is played in the front, he hits the tomahawk, but the ball at the point of impact is normally on the leading edge, but you can just pick up, it can slightly stick and turn slightly and go on the back stick.
Spain now trying to create something here. There's still a goal behind for all the chances and opportunities that they have created. Oh, this is a lovely give and go. Diego Arana now. Great save there by the Belgian keeper. Belgium now coming away with it. Emmanuel Stockbrugge so strong on the ball. Has only Nicolas de Kerpel in support, who's close to him. But Sergi Enrique once again does what Juan Hiladi was doing for Argentina.
The superb tackle by Sergi Enrique there. He does really well. Waits and then jabs and gets the ball from Stockbrugge, who was attacking the circle with power and pace.
It's Marc Garcia and Marc Bolto trying to win that ball back. Andres Mirbel just closing down Victor Venier, which forced Gauthier Bocard to go wide. Bocard now has John Domen in support. Plays the short pass. They've stolen the ball legitimately here, Spain, and they have options in front. They have a circle entry. Look at the options that Spain has. It's unbelievable that Spain has not taken advantage of that situation.
Well, they're actually fortunate. The Belgian team is really fortunate because the same kind of turnover happened when they scored the goal against Spain. In the same position, attacked the space and came inside. Vincent Van Asch did really well with a stick and then patted the ball out.
Finally, Belgium can clear their lines.
He opened up his vision, Marc Bolton, and then he plays that ball inside. Look, There's Dago runner waiting in the far post to tip that ball inside. But the ball is so slow, it gives Bensavanash the opportunity to put the stick out and kick the ball away.
It's good work there by Mark Bolto. But Spain really should have equalized there. An overload in the attacking third for Spain. They had more players than Belgium did. They outnumbered the Belgium defenders, but could not make the most of that opportunity and are still trailing Belgium. Look at the number of circle entries here. Spain are leading Belgium by 5-4 in this quarter with just under 5 minutes to go. He's having a good game here, Mark Bolto. And just as I say that, he gives the ball away. Miguel Delas, the Spanish captain, has no options. Won the ball back so well did Mickey Delas, but he had just nobody in front of him to lift his head and pass.
Well, both these teams are really very quick on the re-tackling. As soon as they lose the ball, they get back to try and win the ball back immediately. Delas did it once, and then Thomas Beale did it exactly back to him.
Arthur De Sluwe. Sergi Enrique is taking his time, leaves it for Pepe Romeo.
Well, Sergi Enrique has really played a really marvelous game in defense. Strong in his tackling, strong in his angles, covering up ground, being the free man, covering up the hotline. Done a great job in defense for Spain.
Oh, look at that turn by Florent Van Aubel. Spreads it out wide to Thomas Briels, the Belgian captain. Thierry Dorian now on the right for Belgium. Ricardo Santana wins the ball, but it's a foul. It finds his foot. They will keep possession here, Belgium. John Domen to Victor Venier. Look at that by Venier. Spain will get the foul though. They will start quickly. Pau Quemada. He has 3 Belgium defenders. What can he create here? And Loic Loipart wins the ball, then eliminates Alvaro Iglesias. Loic Loipart now. Ricardo Santana, will he release it early? Spain have done that quite a few times, a quick release, but this is what happens. Pau Quemada getting the ball, has nothing in front of him. Ricardo Santana now playing an excellent give and go here. Pau Quemada with a circle entry will get a long corner.
Well, he loses his angle slightly because he was running really fast, and Arthur Van Doren does very well to poke that tackle away.
Down the right now, an attack coming for Spain. Obstruction.
It's a good point to show here when the ball is played through and Kamara runs through. Arthur Van Doren putting reverse pressure and waiting, just putting pressure, and the frontal tackle by Loic Loipart. Double teaming at its best.
Indeed, that was double teaming at its best. Enrique Gonzalez now has just 1 player to his left and 1 to his right. Holds the ball for a second, finds Ricardo Sanchez. Pep Romeo, this game will go into the 4th quarter with Spain looking for the equalizer. Unless they can do something magical here in 20 seconds. They still have time here, Spain, if that ball is crashed inside. Is Alvaro Iglesias with a ball inside the circle, but doesn't find a Spanish player.
Well, Kamada had actually gone towards the ball. He had only pegged back slightly. The ball would come to him because all the defenders are ball watching and looking at the ball. He could have lurked backwards, pegged back, and the ball would come to his stick.
So it will be Belgium still in the lead. They have taken the lead very early on in the match. Confirmation of the scoreline at the end of the third quarter. Then Belgium 1, Spain 0. Spain still looking for that equalizer. And we are going down for an interview with Anna Flanagan.
I'm here with Belgium superstar Tom Boone. Are you happy with the performance of the last three quarters?
Yeah, I think the energy level is quite high. We can't get into the circle for the moment, so I think we just need to play an extra ball and try to have a corner to have the 2-0 to let them play a little bit.
Are you really going to chase the last quarter then?
Of course, that's how we play for since the start of the tournament. We want to chase, we want to play to score a second, a third, or fourth. We will see what can happen.
Okay, final quarter. Good luck as we go back up to the commentary box.
Thank you, Anna. Belgium with a very professional performance here. Spain, credit to them, as I've said, they've really made a game of this. Taken it to the Belgians. Had their opportunity, Spain, to equalize Cedric, but they have been unable, or they've been not clinical in front of goal.
Well, I think Vincent van Asch made a couple of saves too, but in the first quarter they missed a couple of blinders which went past the posts. One hit the post. So from that perspective, they've had more of a run of play and shots at goal. Been unlucky, trifle unlucky not to have equalized.
It is the last game for Belgium, Cedric, and I have been meaning to ask you. You know him so well. You were a goalkeeper yourself. What would you make of this tournament that Vincent van Asch has had?
Well, he hasn't had much to do in all the games, but whenever he has, he's done quite well. I still fault him for the goal that he conceded against India when the ball went through his legs. But apart from that, he's held his den very well.
They've got two very good goalkeepers, Belgium. Jeremy Gukasov and Vincent van Asch. Loic Luipaert playing his final quarter for Belgium in the Hockey World League finals, and what a tournament he's had. It's been astonishingly good. You have to make the point here that three very good players did not travel with the Belgium team. Tanguy Cousins, Denayer and Simon Guignard. But even without them, Belgium looked so strong till they came up against the home team, India, and lost in the penalty shootout.
Well, you know, it's going to be really difficult for Shane McLeod to decide which player he's going to take, because with Felix Denayer coming in and Simon Guignard coming in, and Tanguy Cousins coming in, I think that team is going to be firing on all cylinders. What would Victor Vanier do? Would he get a chance to get into this team? It's a brilliant team in the midfield.
Isn't that an enviable position to be in as a coach, Cedric, to have a headache like that, to have these kind of players at your disposal to pick and choose?
Well, definitely. But it also is a difficult thing to tell a player he's not being selected. But it also creates a kind of a competition between the players to fire on all cylinders, to make sure that you're playing at your best all the time.
Belgium just looking to take this game beyond Spain. They need more than that one goal to be comfortable. He's been marvelous tonight for Spain, Sergi Enrique, showing all his experience.
Well, he's picked up a lot of balls in the defense, and that crash ball also by Loic Luipaert. He moved the defense slightly and tried to crash that ball inside. Doque was, you know, trying to push away from Sergi Enrique. Enrique did very well just to keep his stick down.
What a pity Enrique Gonzalez could not keep that in play. It would have been a one-on-one situation had he got that down as well. It was a great aerial play to Enrique Gonzalez, player of his talent. Had he got that down, it would have been a very favorable situation for Spain.
Well, it's Josep Romero again playing that long ball right across behind his defenders, into the space behind the defenders. The question was, Loic Luipaert was actually in a position, in engaging distance, not in 5 meters. If it was 5 meters, it would have been a penalty corner, but he did very well to stay away from it. And Sergi, he had to get that ball. He had to get that. Enrique had to get that ball. he's got the class and the potential to pick up those balls, because then he could have attacked the pace, attacked the D immediately.
John Doman not able to keep that ball in for Belgium. It is the final game here for these two teams. Cedric, you would expect Spain to give it a real good go here. But Belgium have an opportunity. It is given Spain's way. Miguel Delas, along with Josep Romeo and Sergi Enrique, has had a brilliant game. Will Enrique find Alvaro Iglesias? Yes, he can. And another chance for Spain has gone a-begging. It was Enrique Gonzalez and Pau Quemada at the far post. Neither of them ready to tuck that in.
Well, it was again Sir Gonzalez playing that ball inside. He gets the ball, he puts the ball past the defender's foot, played across the circle, diving on both ends. Enrique as well as Pau Quemada, and the ball goes past both of them. Well, Vincent Vanash actually moved forward, but he was nowhere to get that ball. And an unfortunate miss for the Spaniards.
Just created so many opportunities, the Spaniards. They've hit the post as well. So it's been by no means a one-sided game. Been a very even game, actually.
Well, it's actually showed a lot of chinks in the armor of the Belgium team defense, because on speed they've broken them.
Manuel Stoikbruggs now decides to go it alone. This is exceptional double teaming by Josep Romeo and Ricardo Santana.
Well, one putting reverse pressure, side-on pressure, and then steal the ball. Waiting for the opportune time, not throwing the tackle and giving a penalty corner.
Thomas Briels now looking at his options, finds Antoine Aquina. Those exciting youngsters for Belgium. Asking Javed Sheikh whether it caught a foot. Just a long corner for Belgium. Stoikbruggs starts fast. Desluwa now. It's going to be a circle entry. Bocard has found a foot. It will be the first penalty corner of the game for Belgium, and it's come in the fourth quarter, which just tells you how well Spain have defended. But they have erred on this occasion, Cedric, and they have conceded a penalty corner.
Well, you know, you look at Bocard, plays that ball inside it. It goes off the foot of Mark Sarahima, who actually stick is not down. He's going towards the ball, and a penalty corner. The first for Belgium.
And guess who's up there? Loic Loipart. What a tournament he's had for Belgium in defense, and when it comes to penalty corners, he has been lethal. Alongside him is Nicolas De Kerpel. Will be Loic Loipart. The ball's come to him, and Kiko Cortez has read it, has saved. It will be a penalty corner. They won't mind that. Spain ideally should have cleared it, but they've not conceded a goal against Loic Loipart here.
Well, the ball is really flicked. A lot of pressure on the first flick by the first wave. Pays the ball to the right-hand side. Kiko offsets and puts his arm out, outstretched arm, and palms the ball back into the circle for a penalty corner.
9.5 minutes to go. There's a shift in the battery towards the left. It will be Loic Loipart. He's changed his angle here. Good first wave by Spain, and this is very good defending by them. It's a long clearance trying to find Diego Arana. This will be a foul. Arthur Desluwa was not 5 yards. Marc Sales now. Not very happy with the way he was tackled there was Marc Sales. Belgium very quickly and very intelligently have got their entire team behind defending. This is exceptional skill here. It is a circle entry for Spain. Diego Arana now it is. What can he create here? Just trying to create that little bit of space to get it on the backhand. He's on the baseline, Diego Arana. He still kept it in play. It will be a goal for Spain, will it? No, it's not. What is it with Spain and the goal today, Cedric? It just refuses to go in.
My God, that was really play at his best, you know. Short passes among them. They get in the circle, attack it along the baseline. Arana gets that ball, he goes on the baseline, cuts inwards, a lot of pressure by the defense. The ball goes and hits the post again.
Incredible, simply incredible, and you really have to feel for the Spaniards there, Cedric.
Well, Marc Garcia's tip goes into the post again, and the ball is cleared off the line. Unbelievable.
Less than 8 minutes to go. Spain look at this opportunity once again.
My God, Vincent Manache comes out, tries to cover the angle, the ball is played above him. It goes to Salas, who plays that ball, it hits this upright and comes out. Unfortunately, nobody in the goal, and no goal.
He can hardly look, Fred Goye, and you can't blame him. How has that not gone in the goal? They have been an exceptional attacking threat here. A good ball played in front. He is away, is Marc Garcia. Can he make the most of it? He turns, trying to create a penalty corner or a chance, unable to do so. Have to get credit to Thierry Dorian. This time he tracked back well after he was beaten.
Well, Garcia actually does really well there, but Dorian does even better by getting back into the circle and jab tackling him. Otherwise, they were in a shot at goal.
Less than 7 minutes to go now for Spain. Still trailing by that solitary goal. Sebastian Doquet scoring that goal. Tom Boone trying to release Victor Venier, who was making a run from midfield, unable to do so. This is exceptional work by Josep Romeu. What a game he's had for Spain alongside Sergi Enrique. The ball's come in. Diego Arana now trying to create space. Look at how well he's done there. 3D skills there by Diego Arana. Unfortunately, could not create a penalty corner. Thierry Dorian trying to find Nicolas de Kerpel. It seems as if there are two Josep Romeos on the ground. First interception on the right, floated to the left. Another interception by him. Here he is again. On the ball is Romeu.
Well, a lot of turnover has been given actually by the Belgian team. They're losing a lot of possession, and Josep Romeu has been a thorn in that team. He's been really strong, intercepting those balls and attacking, making his team attack. They're actually doing a lot of attack on the Belgian team at the moment. They've had much more of the ball in the last quarter. They've had umpteen chances to put that ball away, and luck has just eluded them.
Long ball there, overhead. Romeu with another important interception. It comes to Alvaro Iglesias now. What can he create? Solid defending by the Belgians. They need the comfort of the second goal, Belgium. Spain have not scored, but they have created a lot. Comes to Kiko Cortez, who sees it go out all the way. Long corner for Belgium. Here it is for Belgium now. Good pressure by them. Belgium just looking for options now. It's a circle entry for Belgium. It's come in. Will it be the second goal that they have been craving for? Asking for a penalty corner. David Sheikh not giving it.
Well, Florent Nabel gets into the circle as strong as possible, tries the shot at goal, but Kiko does very well to keep his legs together actually and protect save the ball from going inside. He closes down well, stays on his angle.
This is the previous chance. Florent Nabel it was, Cedric.
Well, he comes inside, he tries to move away from the keeper and dink it past the keeper's first foot, but Kiko does very well to just stay in his angle and pat the ball away.
Really have to feel for Spain that they haven't got a single goal in this match as yet. With the amount of chances they have created and with the kind of forward line they have, you would expect them to score. Will it be another circle entry for Spain? Iglesias is trying to find another teammate, unable to do so. They will be throwing everything at Belgium, which will open up a lot of spaces here for the Belgians. Enrique Gonzalez now. Look at that tackle by Sebastian Doquet.
But really, the Belgian team has given far too much possession in the last quarter and put themselves under unnecessary pressure.
Playing that ball back is Emmanuel Stoibergs. Spain's got to throw everything at this. This is the last 3 minutes of their Hockey World League campaign. There's just a goal in it.
Well, it's strange that they haven't taken the goalkeeper or to put an 11th player, an outfield player. But that's the decision of the coach, not ours here, and commentary.
More circle entries for Spain, but more possession for Belgium. And Cedric, it's as if someone's listening to you on the Spanish bench. Just as you say that, Kiko Cortez has been taken out. It will be Miguel Delas, the captain of Spain, who will be the kicking back in these last 2.5 minutes for Spain.
Well, the kind of pressure that they've had on the Belgian team in the last quarter, if they have another player up front, it'll really put a lot of pressure. The Belgian team has really got to do a lot of counter control and not lose possession, just keep the ball with them when they have the ball.
Belgium have thrown a lot of forward players up front, which has opened up some space here for Spain to maneuver. Will they be switching play? No, they don't. They will be keeping it to the right, and how unfortunate is that? Goes out of play. Mark Serahima can't keep that in play.
Well, the first thing they got to do is not commit numbers up front. They've got a 1-goal cushion. So the most important thing is to keep counter control, keep the ball with you as much as possible, and don't commit people up front. Just keep 1 or 2 and hold the midfield and the defense together.
Spain need to get this up front as soon as possible. Time is the enemy. They've got their 3 best up front. They've got another player who's playing forward, Andres Mirbel it is. Here it is. This could be the 2nd goal for Belgium. Spain don't have a goalkeeper, but it will be only a long corner. Sergi Enrique and Thomas Briels colliding, and it's gone out for a long corner. Belgium will take their time over this. Victor Venier it is.
Well, a turnover there, and he picks up the ball very fast. And Briels gets into the circle, is pressured by Sergi Enrique, and the ball is played off his stick over the sideline for a corner for Belgium.
Amaury Costas trying to play a give and go with Nicolas de Kerpel. Very, very lucky there, but Pau Quemada has snatched the ball. Could not do so on the first go. Less than a minute to go now for Spain. Can they get something here in this game? They've worked so hard. They've created so much.
Well, the Spanish have got 3 players in the circle at the moment, looking for the wrong ball to be played inside.
Josep Romeo, who's had such a good game for Spain. This has to be the ball coming inside. Marc Sales now turns. Unable to do so. Arthur Van Doren. No, it's been played on. They've got to put this in here. 13 seconds, less than 15 seconds to go. Mickey Delas. They have blocked the hot channel extremely well here, Belgium. Nothing's coming into the circle for Spain. That will be the end. An entertaining, exciting game of hockey comes to an end. Belgium have won their final game of the Hockey World League finals by 1-0 against the Spaniards, who have put up a brave show here against the Belgians, who they lost to in the group stages of this tournament by 5-0. It was nowhere near that one-sided this evening. In fact, if truth be told, it was a very even game between 2 teams that really had a go at each other. Extremely entertaining, exciting game of hockey comes to an end. It was not cagey, cautious or tactical as we had expected it to be. In fact, it was very open and end-to-end for most of the time. Confirmation then of the scoreline: Belgium 1, Spain 0 at full time here. Highlights coming up. The first chance actually fell to Spain. Ricardo Santana just eliminating a few players, and it fell to Marc Sales. Could not get that on target here. If anything, Spain could not get their finishing in order. This was the first goal of the game. Nicolas de Kerpel doing magnificently. to set up Sebastian Dokier. Look at that work by Nicolas de Kerpel, winning the ball back, eliminating two players, finds Sebastian Dokier, who takes a touch to set himself up and lets loose a lethal shot at goal that Kiko Cortez cannot keep out. That was the only game of the match, but it was not the only chance of the match. Chances at either end for both the teams. Enrique Gonzalez just pulling it back. Alvaro Iglesias could not direct that on target. They got two penalty corners here, Spain. Belgium did not get any till the fourth quarter. Pau Queimada, this was a very good opportunity for Spain, hitting the post. Pau Queimada asking for a penalty corner, did not get that. Belgium did create opportunities of their own. Anto Aquina against Kiko Cortez. Splendidly well done by Kiko Cortez. Came out, cut out the angles for Anto Aquina. The chances just kept coming for either team. Nicolas de Kerpel pushes that ball in, looking for a Belgian player. And just look at the turn of pace by Enrique Gonzalez here. He just goes past Thierry Dorian at full speed, and this was one of the best chances that Spain had. Were awarded a penalty corner which was overturned when Belgium took a referral. This was another great opportunity by Spain to come level, unable to do so. So close for Spain so many times in this game. How that did not get into the goal, I do not know. By this time, Spain had taken out Kiko Cortez, and that was the last chance of the game for Belgium. In the end, Belgium, professional defensive display by them. This is the match statistics. 19 circle entries for Belgium, 13 for Spain, but importantly, out of the 19 circle entries, they could create just 2 penalty corners and score just 1 goal. Spain did extremely well. They will be happy with the campaign they've had, did well in the pool stages, and they've finished 6th here at the Hockey World League Finals. We are ready with the presentation ceremony, and we go down to Anna Flanagan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now start the awards ceremony of the 19th match between Belgium and Spain of the Odisha Men's Hockey World League Final, Bhubaneswar 2017. The International Hockey Federation would like to thank Hockey India and its partners for hosting this event at the Kalinga Stadium here in Bhubaneswar. The award for the ONGC Junior Player of the Match with 25,000 rupees prize money will be presented by Mr. Chaudhary Vishwamohan Mishra, Deputy General Manager Chemistry, ONGC. And the award for the ONGC Junior Player of the Match goes to Victor Wagners, number 26 of Belgium. The award of the Odisha Tourism Man of the Match with 50,000 rupees prize money will be presented by Sri Narasingha Mishra, Leader of Opposition. And the award for the Odisha Tourism Man of the Match goes to Joseph Romero, number 23 of Spain. And if I could have Joseph Romero over for a quick chat. Congratulations, you've had a fantastic match. Unlucky to go down 1-0.
Thank you very much. We fight till the end. I think today we play a great game, not on the pool against Belgium, but today we had our chance to win that game, and I'm very proud of my team.
And you haven't played in a World League final before, so you have to be happy with that result.
Yeah, that's true. Our target was to play the semifinals, but it was we played not good against Australia, and today we fight till the end, and we are very happy for the final result.
Congratulations again on getting man of the match as we go back up to the commentary box.
Thank you, Anna. Yes, man of the match was Sepp Romeu on your screens. This is the match coming up, though, the second of the semi-finals. Argentina have made it to the finals. Which of these two teams will make it to the finals to compete against them? The world champions Australia or the Olympic bronze medalist Germany? Live action and build up to this game coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.